As the NTSB begins its investigation, there's still plenty of questions about exactly what went wrong.
Fox 4 working for you and getting insight from pilots who've flown helicopters along that same route and pilots who had to make sure to avoid them. Dave DeMarco joins us now with what he's learned tonight. Dave?
I think many of us had the same reactions of both sadness and shock, but I found a 2023 report following a series of close calls that said the margin of safety in the national airspace was already eroding.
Crash, crash, crash. This is Alert 3. Crash, crash, crash. This is Alert 3.
And we're here to assure the American people that we are going to leave no stone unturned in this investigation.
An investigation that'll look at many factors like air traffic control and pilot communication and any possible human error, as the question remains why a Black Hawk helicopter seems to have flown into a commercial airliner's path on approach.
What we have to find out is why. Why did it do that?
Colonel William Dunn flew Cobra helicopters for more than 30 years in the Marines, in combat zones like Iraq and on routine training missions like the U.S. Army was doing Wednesday night.
It's not at all a surprise to fly near these airfields. I have flown a Cobra on the low-level route right next to Reagan National Airport before. You know, our requirements there is you cannot go above 100 feet, and they very carefully maneuver you around so you're outside of the jet corridors, especially for landing and takeoff.
Pilot and aviation attorney Mike Slack has tried cases following air disasters around the world. And when the crash happened, immediately wondered what improvements had been implemented from a 2023 safety review of the national airspace system, following 10 close calls in a 4-month period. It recommended increased staffing, training, and technology for air traffic controllers. Slack says there's other factors at play in this collision between plane and military helicopter.
And as a pilot, you know, I'm cognizant of the fact that those Black Hawks come in and out of Austin all the time, and they're not equipped with ADS-B and collision avoidance equipment like my civilian aircraft is.
Including the different frequencies civilian and military pilots use.
Would it have prevented? We don't know. But what we do know is that it undermines safety if they're unable to hear each other's responses on the radio. I know that that's very valuable information to me as a pilot.
I also talked to that helicopter pilot about the possible impact of night vision goggles and to both pilots about the difficulty seeing in a city over water with a lot of lights. We'll wait on the NTSB investigation and flight recorders for more data as they've now been pulled out of the water there. But they both agree it's very possible when the soldiers said they saw the plane, they saw a different plane or something else. John.
Dave, thanks.